Yo, ball liquor. This fucking AI is licking my balls so much. Do you say that in English? Licking your balls, like when someone panders to you. In Spain, we say, well, we say like licking your ass, lameculos. And yo, what's going on? I'm still kind of meh. And I only got one response, but I got one response at least. It looks bad. I don't think I'm going to get this one. The one in Germany, mechanic in Germany, not happening because I think they require like proper experience as a mechanic, and I don't have that. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to reply to the email, but it looks bad. I'm going to reply with this. Thank you for your response and your additional link. I do speak some German because yeah, she replied. Well, I don't want to show the email just in case, but well, who cares? Yeah, it says for it is offered in German, you have to speak German, which I don't really speak. But some like, bro, you're offering the thing to Polish people in Polish, right? It's like you don't have to know that much German, probably. Right? Arschkriecher, so someone who tries to get into your ass, I guess, lol. Ass crawler. Lol. That's funny. I think... Nah, I would say that... Yeah, in English, they have this expression of like having something up your ass, right? I guess it's similar to that. Okay, so basically, yeah, she said this. So I want to know the information that I asked for, but maybe... I don't know, maybe I should just apply. I don't know. I don't know. Compared to the Dutch position... Sure. Let's say, I don't know, let's send it. Like, I'm not even going to schedule this one. Like, just send it because I don't have a lot of faith. And yeah, maybe if she replies, okay, you can apply directly so that you go through the process, maybe that's probably what's going to happen or something like this, right? She's going to give me a link and tell me to apply instead of answering my questions. So in that case, I don't really like the vibe, but I don't know, maybe it has to happen. And the German company, the fucking packet delivery company, I guess that is like the most obvious option because like who the fuck is going to ask for relevant experience in like packet delivery, right? It's like they don't give a fuck. So that's probably still running as like the best option, but they don't answer my email, so maybe I would just have to go through their WhatsApp or something like that, right? And I can't stream those. The Austria gas station is too little money, I think, after my calculations, and they have not replied yet. I mean, it's still been only this today, so I don't mind, but yeah. Yeah, I'm going to send this. Enviar. I don't know, I prefer to talk to a human like this instead of... Oops. And yeah, this is like all the emails I had. I don't have more emails, so the responding to an email was literally that, one email. I also got some like to apply when I was doing... well, having a stick up your ass means someone who is stiff. I don't know if that is what you meant. Yeah, I meant that expression. Yeah, having a stick up your ass. Yeah. I was thinking of like when you are a puppet, like puppets have like someone's hand up their ass and like they talk like this, right? So I think in Spanish there is something like this. Maybe not. or in English. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's different. I also got some links to apply. Okay, when I was doing it, I didn't really mind, especially since they mostly asked questions that they actually wanted information on, so you know what to write about. Okay, yes, I guess in the link there may be some information about it. Okay, so the job part is over. Maybe I could let's see. Journal 21. Okay, so I've done this one. Austria, I've reached out to gas station in Austria, to mechanic close to Munich, to delivery guy in German for this one. Maybe I would have to reapply to my friend's company, to DHL, DHL, and or to the ones in the Netherlands. Mechanic airport guy. The problem is that I think I'm not getting the mechanic ones in the Netherlands. So it's tough position. I don't know what I'll do, because those were the last option. But given what I've learned in this position, this one is looking difficult. Airport guy could work in the Netherlands if the German doesn't work. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I am going to Germany after all. Okay, then that part of the stream is now over. Now, quick, right? 7 minutes. Could have been a YouTube video, to be honest. Then, what did you do yesterday? Okay. This is getting into what I wanted to talk about, which is the bucket list thing. So, what did I have for dinner yesterday? Okay, yesterday I had a strange meal. It was decent, but as always, it had some gripes. So my dad makes dinner. So this was made by my dad, and it was like hamburger bread, but like rustic hamburger bread, toasted, and instead of like a hamburger, there was like a salmon fillet, you could say, right? Like not smoked salmon, but like cooked salmon. And it was juicy, but too much, as in like it was cooked in some kind of sauce, or it had some kind of sauce on it, like onion sauce, and that sauce was too much because it dripped and it was messy. But all in all, it didn't taste bad, and it wasn't super uncomfortable to eat besides that, and it didn't have like strange flavors like pate or some kind of stuff like that. So all in all, it was balanced, more or less. The form factor, in my opinion, is kind of worse than literally just that salmon fillet on its own, but the bread is like a nice accompaniment. I think it would have worked better as a toast, in toast factor. But yeah, like as in long toast, that kind of factor. That was dinner yesterday, and lunch today was... Okay, I'm going to first say my lunch and then I will read your comment. Okay, first dish. Today my parents had just one dish and I had two dishes. First dish was like scrambled eggs with spinach and shrimp, which was nice. Like not frozen shrimp, but like these packed shrimps that are kind of sealed, pre-cooked sealed shrimp, that kind of shrimp. So it's not like mega tasty shrimp, but it was decent. Nice dish. Like the egg is juicy, tasty dish. Then, as a second dish, which was the main dish for my parents as well, was like some kind of spaghetti Japanese style that my mom makes. It's like pork spaghetti with some kind of light sauce. The color is like brown, and it tastes like gingery, I think. Let's see if there is something like ginger spaghetti spaghetti. It's not tomato. Ginger, pork, Japanese spaghetti sauce. So could be something like this, but the pork is not like sliced. It's like chopped pork. Maybe it's not pork. I think it's pork because of the type of meat, but it's like minced meat. Miso, maybe it's miso. It's something, it could be something like this. Sounds tasty, I think, but I don't really like tasting new things, so I maybe hesitant to try. This one is like a pretty like straightforward. It doesn't even have like these chili flakes or anything like this, so it's like a pretty plain flavor except of the ginger, which gives it like a little bit of, yeah, and it is tasty in my opinion. I like it. Today I had a 4-cheese pizza. I tried to sleep till 12, but actually didn't sleep much apart from 3 to 5 a.m. Why? Because of the heat or something like that? Yeah, you can tell that these ones have soy sauce because of the dark color. My mom's doesn't have soy sauce or have a way less soy sauce in the mix, and it's like the sauce is way more liquidy. The ground pork, or it's like it's more of a sauce, you could say. It's not like this either. Maybe it's not minced pork, maybe it's just minced meat. Let's see. Maybe I have to ask my mom. Maybe it doesn't have ginger. I think it has ginger because it has some touch, but maybe it's like some kind of onion or something. I don't know. Had a few nightmares the past few days. No, I can just sleep very well at the moment. Little breakdown yesterday, so I'm not doing that good. But today I'm a little bit better. Damn, sorry to hear. Related to each other, like the breakdown and the nightmares are for the same thing or something like this. It's back to being kind of hot, to be honest. It's like if today had been 3 weeks ago, I would have gone to the pool. But it's hot. Probably related to the stress. General stress, I guess, life stress or something like this, or something concrete. It's fine if we get soon, I guess, just the usual depression, looking out. So, get well soon. Lately, I don't know. I don't get this. I don't know. I don't know what a breakdown is, to be honest. So I don't know if I get them or if I don't get them. It's like when I'm sad, I'm just, I don't know. There are moments where you are like when I am like way more sad, I guess. But I don't know what counts as a breakdown. I could ask. Nervous breakdown. It's a term that describes a period of extreme mental and emotional stress. Yes, unable to perform normal day-to-day activities. I guess because I don't have many normal day-to-day activities to perform, I can't tell the difference, right? But yeah. Well, lots of crying and desire that a lot ends in my case. Not like suicidal thoughts, but just not wanting to do anything. Maybe that's just me though. Okay. I don't know. I wouldn't have called that a breakdown. But maybe it is. I guess it is a breakdown. Yeah, in that sense, I do have those. I guess often. But yeah, I also don't want to get into too much detail. So, yeah, okay, yes. The next thing that is in the title, bucket list, it's like, what did you do yesterday? What did I do yesterday in my case? I watched this movie. Depends on how intense, maybe. Yeah, I guess. This movie. Bucket list, it's pretty short, 1 hour and a half, basically. Morgan Freeman, Jack Nicholson, the bucket list. And in case you didn't know, the term bucket list basically comes from this movie. It's interesting. It's like, yeah, Zackham coined the expression bucket list after he wrote his own list of things to do before I kick the bucket, and shortened it to Justin's bucket list. The first item on his list was get a film made at a major studio. This list gave him the idea for the screenplay, and the bucket list became his first studio film. That's crazy. And then I went to read this fucking article. And in the comments, there's always someone who is like, I don't know, I recall someone discussing a bucket list way before 1999. I thought it was a fairly common phrase, no? But if you check the use of it on the internet, it's like I tweeted it yesterday. Photos, videos. Basically, it was zero up until the movie starts. The movie gets released. Then there are some mentions of it. It's interesting. And I thought it was a cool movie, I guess. I tweeted it. Let's see, respuestas. From Costco Road Drift bucket list. I thought, oh yeah, it actually has a reference to Gone in 60 Seconds. The movie has a tough review by Roger Ebert. He's like someone who, by the way, it's about like people who have cancer and they make this bucket list of things they want to do before they die, and they do them basically. And there are movies that find humor, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And this Roger Ebert, who is like a famous critic or something, gave like the movie a 1-star review or something like this. And yeah, even though he gave it a bad review, I thought it was like a nice feel-good type story of like rich guy who gets a little bit warmer because he meets this person, this kind of thing, right? Was it the movie with the B bullet scene? I don't think so. What do you mean by B bullet scene? Big bullet scene. It's not. No, there are no bullets. Bullet scene. Do you mean this one? Bullet scene, Lord of War. I love this scene. Oh, no, that one, I watched that movie too. But not yesterday. That was like a couple of days ago. Here. August 18th. But I did watch the movie. This one, right? It's so epic. Yeah, that's the scene I meant. No, it's not that movie. But this one, I also watched it and I liked it. And yeah, he also gave it a bad review. But even though it got a bad review, like it's so fucking epic that you don't give a shit. Because yeah, it's true that the plot makes no sense. Like the plot of the movie makes no sense. But, and like it's not like superhero movies where the plot, I guess, makes sense if you overlook or considering the fact that they are superheroes, right? It's like this plot is like weak, even like factoring everything, right? But it's still funny, right? It's still a fun movie to watch in that sense. Like it has like pretty fun moments in that, in between like the shitty plot. And it also got like from the same critic, because I like reading his reviews for some reason. And and it's also from a similar time. This is 2007. That one was 2008. I'm into these kind of 2000s movies lately. I watched Gone in 60 Seconds the day before. And yeah, it's not that movie, but it is, I guess, connected in some sense to this. And it's also similar in the sense that watching the movie, it's nice, right? It's like if you turn off your brain a little bit when watching the movie, it's like, okay, it's nice. Or if you suspend the disbelief in the brain for the things that don't make any sense, it's enjoyable and you can be like, oh, interesting, right? They have profound conversations about life, etc. You can be like, okay, yes, I believe it. Plus, it's like Morgan Freeman, which is like this actor with a nice voice and all this. But yeah, because I watched this movie, essentially, I wanted to check out my website and be like, okay, what parts of this are a bucket list? Website. Because it was interesting, right? That the bucket list was originated with this movie, like the term bucket list. I thought it was kind of like, I don't know, for some reason I thought it would be, I guess, like wish lists or things like that. It's like the etymology of this word is so recent. It's like kicking the bucket plus list, popularized by in 2007 by, is like so clear that this is like when it skyrocketed in popularity, but also it's now there, it remains, like the intrigue remains, like how did he come up with that? Things to do before you kick the bucket. Surely someone else has had to have thought of that phrase before, but maybe not. Right? It's like maybe not. Maybe the kick the bucket sentence is quite a 90s sentence, and he was the guy who was like, fuck it, let's make a list out of that. I don't know. It could be. I believe it. It's like, it's hard to believe that it seriously was not used. It seriously wasn't used before that. Like no one used it before. It's interesting. And yeah, I have my ideas page, which is what I'd like to do, right? And yeah, I do have bucket list type things in my website, but maybe I could straight up just say bucket list. Maybe I could update this so that here it says bucket list. Ideas, what I'd like to do, future period, here is my bucket list. Fuck it, let's do that right now. What I'd like to do, future is where my bucket list lives. And then bucket list type things. Maybe I could change this to bucket list. This section is inspired by blah, blah, blah. Then maybe I could actually combine this. Ideas. On August 2024, index August 2024, and bucket list. This could be an H3 so that it sits under that. This is a subsection of the bucket list that is less activity oriented. Has less activity oriented things and more just places to see. I won't polish it over time. I'll bring the most important. I'll bring the highlights here at some point. Maybe it could be today at some point, Sitios. When you say the term bucket list comes from the movie, but what was it used for in the movie? Why bucket list? Okay, let's watch the video. It's simple. It's like things to do before I kick the bucket. Kicking the bucket, it's like dying. Bucket list movie scene. So it's like, for context, they have cancer, right? And they've been told they're going to die.
What are you doing? What is this? Come on, give it back. What is it? Give it back. It was on the floor. I didn't know it was a state secret. My freshman philosophy professor assigned this exercise in forward thinking. He called it a bucket list. We were supposed to make a list of all the things we wanted to do in our lives before we kicked the bucket. Cutesy. Anyway, I wrote down things like make $1 million, first black president, young man's wishes.
Funny that it was in 2007, like before Obama, I guess.
I was gonna redo the list, but then help a complete stranger for the good. Laugh until I cry. Not to be judgmental, but this is extremely weak.
An assignment? Never knew that the term came from a random movie. Never think about where the words come from. I think about where words come from pretty often lately. Jack Nicholson, greatest actor ever. I loved him in The Shining. Loved him in The Deported. What the fuck? Okay, this movie is actually called The Deported. Oh no, it has to be The Departed, right? Yes. It's so fucking funny. Okay, it's because because the title is wrong. Okay. I thought it was accidental. Now it's less funny. Still funny enough to tweet. Okay, yes, back to the fucking... Yes. So maybe I thought I could have some places I want to go to. I wanted to watch Sex Drive because I was told it's a movie that couldn't be made in this era with all the wake people and stuff. Sex Drive. Not gonna lie, those types of movies, when I watch them, I'm like, these days, right? it's probably the kind of movie that if I watched it 10 years ago, I would be like, he said faggot or something like this, right? But now I'm like, okay, Sex Drive. But it's from 2008. Losing Virginity. If this guy is in here, it has to be a good movie. This guy is always in like these classic movies. Well, 1 hour. Okay, no, this is like more than 1 hour 30. 1 hour 40. I guess 1 hour 30, counting on like Sex Drive 2008. Okay, I'm going to download it. What up? Nothing much. What about you? I am writing a bucket list. I'm actually pirating some movie. Proxy. Sex Drive. Fuck. Are the Sex Drive results on Pirate Bay going to be like... Yes, a slutty office lady with a bugged Sex Drive. Okay. BR RIP. X20 RBG. Okay. I don't mind seeing the software just in case. Honey, you ever played Baldur's Gate 3? No, I actually wasn't that interested. I did play Divinity 2. I have not played either. What's your computer, Quadro? Do you actually have like a Quadro, like an Nvidia Quadro? Because your Steam name, no, not your Steam name, your Discord name is something like that, right? Something like Quadro or something, right? Yeah, Quadro RTX 6000. The hype was a bit much for me, so I immediately think it's overhyped and have way higher expectations. Cool. Why just playing that? My first time ever trying out turn-based games. I can't believe how good it is. It's a turn-based game. A2000s. A6000s. $6,000. Oops, sorry. It's definitely not bad, especially if you like D&D, but don't have 5-6 more people to play. Maybe I could try it. My name is based on the NVIDIA Quadro GPU, and 201 is the number from BK to 1 from Anime Darker Than Black, which I loved when I was a kid. Why that Quadro? Do you want one? I got 3070, not a Quadro XT. Dumb. Better PC than me. I've never played D&D ARL, honey. Same. I also, I guess, don't have friends to play it. Okay. Back to my bucket list. Maybe I could put games I want to play in my bucket list. Play GTA 6 definitely is on my bucket list. Before I die, I want to play GTA 6. For example, what do I have in Thailand? For example, Thailand. Yeah, I don't have like bucket list type items on this place, I guess. It's more like information or things that there are. Meter seal. Did this tweet get deleted already? Yes, lol. No! What the fuck? It closed? Lol, when I had the job and GTA 6 trailer came out, I decided to save for appropriate GPU money for a year so I can buy it on release the first day. Now, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to get a job just so I can buy a PS5, like the PlayStation subscription, and the fucking best edition that there is for GTA 6, and like the GTA subscription because it's 100% going to have a subscription. So yeah, I want to have that. And I'm pretty sure it comes on PC at least 6 months after console. Yeah, exactly. Considering I no longer have a job, you can see how that's going. XD. Damn, I wasn't expecting you to be that sad over a restaurant closing. Yeah, and it having been, but I don't know. It's like places in that are good closing. It's sad. Two years ago is the last review. Damn. Damn. It was low-key close to the place. Like directions from La Kirchen. It was like 2 hours by car from La Kirchen. I mean, that's still a while, but a day trip away. Coscoro, increase your ambition to have money thrice as much and get a bombastic gaming PC, not a console. I mean, I will get both. But first, the console, because first I want to play GTA 6. I did the same for GTA 5. I bought a PS3 just to play GTA 5. Then, when they released it on PC 2 years later, 2 years, it was 2 years. Remember that. It was not like 6 months, it was 2 years. Then I got it for PC as well. But those 2 years before, I was still playing GTA 5. You mean GTA 5? I pirated that. Lol. I bought GTA 5 2 times. And because I didn't have a PS4, if I had a PS4, I would have bought it 3 times. I bought it for PC and for PS3. And for PC, I bought it. Like before they gave it for free on like Epic Store. I bought it like basically the time it went online on Steam or whatever. I bought it. Okay. Museos automóvil in Europa. These are like car museums in Europe. This is a map. Micronations. Some places to eat. El Muelle. I ate here already. It was good. I ate here already. Reundo. Yeah, we eat here. We ate here all the time. Motel Cancún Luanco. I have these, which are like motels. These are like motels for fucking, basically. I bought Dark Souls 3 twice for PC. What the fuck? And I bought Borderlands 2 around 4-5 times for me and my friends to play together. Lol. DS3, I needed more save files from characters. You can only have 10 and I didn't want to delete them. I'm moving to Germany to have you as my friend. Now I have 20, but I did delete some of them multiple times. And my mom says you can make friends online. What does she know? Lol. Yeah, see? These are motels that each have like a parking place so that you can pull up into, and I want to go to one of these. It's like I know they are motels for fucking. Yeah. The problem is that it's too expensive. For the night. But I want specifically one of these rooms that have a carport because I find them interesting. I want to go here and like drive into one of these, and then it probably makes for like good YouTube videos, right? It's like you can make videos of the car going out of the parking and those kind of things, right? I would want to go to here. We should low-key play a co-op together sometime. I don't mind that. Maybe you can play a 3-player co-op online. That would be sick, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, we could play any... What are games? I was going to say shit like Valorant or something, but maybe Pakistan lag compared to Germany. I mean, I don't think it's that bad, right? What servers... Okay, Pakistan is pretty far. Okay, it's way further than I thought. But what servers do people from Pakistan play in? India servers, maybe. Is there like a specific... Let's see. For example, for Valorant. Valorant, Pakistan. Say Valorant regions quicker. AP, Asia Pacific, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Singapore, Sydney, Mumbai. Yeah, so probably like a Mumbai servers. Yeah, it's like if you're in, I guess, Central Asia, maybe there you can be like Istanbul servers, maybe. Maybe Istanbul servers are like halfway point between Pakistan and like both Germany and Spain. Actually, EUW have around 100 something, which is acceptable. But for Pakistan, generally, the following servers work: Dubai, Singapore, Bahrain, Bombay, Germany, in this order. Dubai. EU Dubai. EU whatever. Manama, Bahrain. Interesting. When playing League of Legends when I was younger, I was complaining about 14 ping. Lol. Nah, I play with a friend in Germany, so we have sometimes like 50 ping or something like this. 30 ping. Sometimes people from Istanbul servers will play in German or something like this, and it's like 100 and something. EU Tokyo for people in East Russia. I live in North India and get 50 plus ping on Mumbai, which is playable, but you notice the difference between a 50 player and a 5 ping player easily. Interesting. I live in Kashmir, which is the northmost part of India. As you know, even with the best network equipment, I still get at 40 ping. Kashmir. Biggest city. Srinagar. One million people. Holy shit. Has to be funny playing Valorant in the fucking Alps. Well, not the Alps. You get the point. Do Grifeng, 8,611 meters. That's crazy. How is this fucking... Shan Mountains. Anyway. I could ask... Let's ask this place. What are some good co-op online games for 3 people? The Division 2, interesting. Divinity Original Sin 2. $50. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. This is manageable. You know, see 2. No, well, I don't mind looking up Sejerina Nagar actually. Right, it's time to run an errand. Good luck, have fun, I guess. Okay, I'm going to close the stream as well. It's 6:05 already. Maybe tomorrow I will do again bucket list things. Maybe I will do work things, aka more finding jobs, or maybe writing some resume type things. I don't know. It depends on how the day goes and how the week goes and how positive I'm feeling, or yes, something like this. Thank you for being here and goodbye.